Like little niggas out, big niggas out. I knock all that shit, nigga. They touching that ground, nigga. When I hit them, they touching that floor. Don't ask me about Crawford, because that motherfucker ain't in my division. I want all the smoke. I want smoke with Crawford. There's no other fight out there in the boxing world for Crawford to make right now.
Last night, Jermell Charlo finally broke his silence, pointing straight at Terence Crawford as the man who publicly embarrassed him. The pound-for-pound king didn't hold back, calling Charlo fake during a live interview with no edits or filters. Charlo fired back, challenging Crawford directly. But this isn't just another matchup. It's the peak of a long personal rivalry built on years of insults, mockery from fans, and harsh talk of betrayal. Now, Charlo is determined to prove himself and set the record straight once and for all.
I don't know what's happening with the boxing world. It was like right after my era with the Canelo shit, it was like I started to watch boxing change, and I got my little distance, and I thought that it was important for me to just focus strictly on my family and my kids and my life and my future. And I'm M's. I got hella M's because I was knocking them niggas out before they was even boxing. They started boxing all these boxers that's really. I'm in the third generation of boxing, right? I was fighting when Mayweather was fighting. I was fighting when De La Hoya was fighting. I fought on Bernard Hopkins on the card. Throw me some motherfucking hearts, because half of you niggas ain't never did that, even if you listening. Y'all gotta remember that. I fought when my coach Juan Guzman fought. Yeah. I fought on his undercard.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I remember.
I come from a different era in boxing.
Jermell Charlo once again spoke about Terence Crawford, calling him out publicly in his latest statement. Many noticed that this time, Charlo's tone sounded different. Instead of his usual aggression, he seemed calm, even respectful, saying it would be an honor to fight Crawford. He even admitted that Crawford achieved something he couldn't, recognizing his historic undisputed victories. It was a rare and honest nod to Crawford's greatness.
I want all the smoke. I want smoke with Crawford. I want all the smoke. Give me the best shit. I'm in shape. I train. My lifestyle is on the move. Everything is great. So why the fuck would I want the best, man? What y'all talking about, dog? I don't got time to be playing with none of these people with these promotionals and all of these shits. I'm with the old school boxing. I'm following all of the Muhammad Ali Act and all that shit. I mean, man, whatever. Y'all want to change shit? Change. If they gave me an offer for Crawford, and me and Crawford, I talked to him one time. I'm excited. I'm so. It'll be an honor to get in the ring with him, not just today, just because of what he done as becoming undisputed. He completed something that I didn't complete, and so being in the ring with Crawford would be amazing. I give him the best fight of today's era. I don't think that there's no other fight out there in the boxing world for Crawford to make right now. The best fight really would be me.
But the story between these two goes far deeper than a simple challenge. What the public sees as a professional call-out is actually rooted in years of personal tension between two champions who've shared a complicated history outside the ring.
I'm not moving up in weight. I really like the weight I'm in. I'm slim. I was out of my element. Some people can operate better when they out of their element. I'm not. I know how to be dealt with. But call me Money Mel, bitch, for the rest of this day. I'm fucking Money Mel, and we're turning the money show on.
To really understand it, you have to go back to one of the lowest points in Charlo's career. This isn't the first time he's mentioned Crawford. His first call-out came in September 2023, right after his one-sided defeat to Canelo Alvarez. Charlo stood in the center of the T-Mobile Arena, humiliated after being dominated over 12 rounds. Still trying to find his confidence, he grabbed the mic and called out Crawford, almost out of desperation rather than challenge.
Yeah, Terence Crawford could be on the radar. I think he already probably been on Twitter, like lip wrestling with the internet, just to get some clout, some fans, and it's fine, but he's a champion. He's great at what he do. I haven't been beefing, truthfully. He's just feeling his stuff right now. And he's a top dog. He's moving up in weight. And everybody want to fight the best. 168 is considerably still kind of like not my weight division because it's not as easy to make 168. I have to gain weight and gaining weight when you're working really hard is really tough, you know. You can easily walk around at 168, you know. So I'm definitely not the naturally bigger fighter. So 168 is not my weight division. I think I would have to see him in a different weight.
Adding to the humiliation, Terence Crawford was sitting ringside that night. He saw everything, every missed punch, every round lost, and heard Charlo's call firsthand. But instead of preparing for a fight, Crawford responded publicly, mocking Charlo's performance on social media and questioning his effort. His words spread fast, embarrassing Charlo in front of the entire boxing world. Crawford's dislike for Charlo isn't just professional, it's deeply personal. When asked directly by a reporter if he disliked Charlo, Crawford didn't hesitate. "I don't," he said coldly. Then he explained why. Crawford accused Charlo of being fake, claiming his loud and angry personality is nothing but an act designed to get attention. In Crawford's eyes, everything about Charlo's public image is manufactured.
If you got Jermell, would you say I'm done after that?
Of course, 100%.
What's the thing about Jermell? Oh, I feel like you don't like Jermell. And if
I don't.
You got respect for Earl. So if you did Earl like that, god dang.
I don't like Jermell for the simple fact that I feel he's a fake individual. I feel Earl is real. I feel he's genuine. I feel like he stand on 10 toes on everything that he say or do. I feel like Jermell is just one of those guys that do a lot for attention. I was cool with Jermell and Jamal and their older brother prior to me moving up in weight. You know, I got messages with he hit me up asking me he gonna pull up in Omaha, and we talking about cars, we talking about all different type of stuff. Once, you know, I moved up in the division, and I understand that they stablemates. He trained with Arrow Coach, and they been knowing each other for a long time. For him to start bashing me and talking bad about me and saying I'm gonna get knocked out, and, you know, going out his way to say little slick shit about me, I was just like, man, that's some hope.
So, how did Charlo respond after being called a fake by the pound-for-pound king? He tried to play it off. Charlo claimed he didn't know what people were talking about, saying, "I don't follow blogs or interviews." He brushed it off, insisting, "I've got no problem with Terence Crawford. We're cool." But that calm quickly shifted into arrogance. He then declared, "I'm a superstar. I'm on my own level," dismissing Crawford entirely.
Crawford ain't did shit in 154. How y'all want him to fight me? I'm telling you, I'm trying to become undisputed right now. How are we talking about somebody that ain't even fought in the division? How do he just jump from there to there? Like what connection do he got to this world? Where that tall, lanky motherfucker at? Maybe I'll be the shot caller and make the decisions on who I want to fight next. Fondora, go fight somebody else. I don't know. Crawford, go fight. Y'all fight each other. I'm busy. Motherfucker, I'm busy. When he fighting again? Shit. When the fuck is he fighting again? Like, who the fuck he fought last? Like, I don't even know nothing about the kid. Don't ask me about Crawford, because that motherfucker ain't in my division. Like, we talking about a 147 pounder that was a 140 pounder. We need to fucking compare. I get it. He won the undisputed, right? At 147 and 140. This shit is different when they get down to 147. 147, 154, 160, 68. This shit is different.
What is the thing with you and Terence Crawford? Why he keep calling you out? He don't even fight in your weight class.
Well,
I guess he has plans on moving up to fight in your weight class. But what is it? Is it personal? Is it because it seemed like it's something personal, like he trying to fight everybody in y'all camp?
Right, and that's cool. I think that Terence Crawford could be on the marketing point. He could be using it that way because, you know, like I hear what y'all was saying.
Meanwhile, Crawford had already explained his side of the story, which made Charlo's denial sound hollow. Crawford said their tension came from betrayal. He claimed that he and the Charlo twins used to get along well until he moved up in weight and began challenging fighters close to them, including Errol Spence. That's when things changed. Charlo started badmouthing him and acting distant. Crawford felt that was fake friendship, revealing Charlo's true nature.
fight one of the Charlo brothers. That's true, or both of them.
Yeah, man.
Is that still real?
He's a groupie. You know what I mean? Like,
Talk your shit, bud.
I just feel like ever since I moved, and they was cool. You know what I mean? I'm still cool with Jermell. Jermell's still cool people, but Jermell, like, dude, just like weird. Like, he always angry. He always yelling. He always, you know, doing some off the wall psycho type stuff.
But what is it between y'all two? How did that happen?
That's what I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
You know, when I moved up in weight, and soon as I called out Spence and my name was being involved in Spence, he act like that was his fiance or something. You know, he felt as if Earl couldn't speak for herself. He was, oh, Earl Spencer do this, Earl Spencer do that, and you too little, and Lions, and it's Texas, and this.
Crawford didn't stop there. He hit even harder by comparing Charlo to Errol Spence Jr., the man he actually fought and beat. Crawford said that despite their rivalry, Spence was real and respectful, unlike Charlo. The message was clear. He had more respect for a man he fought than for one he used to call a friend.
I'm not in competition with the Terence Crawford ring walk. I know that's what everybody's trying to get the answer to. Came out with Miss Eminem. That was some bad shit. Like, I ain't gonna front. That's some cool shit. And it's gonna be hard to beat that. He win. That's not my world. We don't get paid for that anyways. But I almost had like Lil Wayne or something. I had some people I've been in contact with. So we shall see.
Crawford can stop anybody. I'm not saying he can't. He's going to, but he can't.
That comparison cut deep. Crawford was making it clear that even his fiercest rivals show more integrity than Charlo ever did. The theme of real vs fake became a defining part of their story, and every boxing fan took notice.
Jermell Charlo, he calls out Terence Crawford.
I want all the smoke. I want smoke with Crawford. There's no other fight out there in the boxing world for Crawford to make right now.
I remember after Jermell Charlo took on Saul Canelo Alvarez, before Terence Crawford did the magnificent beating Saul Canelo Alvarez, right after that, Terence Crawford, he showed his disinterest in fighting Jermell Charlo. But now Jermell Charlo is saying, yo, give me Bud, you know, he deserves it. But my thing is this, Jermell's been out for like 2 years. I think it'd be something that everybody would be salivating over. They would want the fight, but they would definitely want the fight if Jermell comes back and he knocks somebody completely out. He knocks somebody completely out nasty style, then whatever he has to say on the mic calling out Bud Crawford, people will start saying, Bud Crawford, where you at? And if Bud Crawford doesn't take the challenge, people love to jump on Doc around a pizza.
Unbelievable, man, this Jermell Charlo. I can't believe he's even asking for a fight like that. This is a man who fought, you know, his last fight was Saul Canelo Alvarez was in 2023, and now it's 2025, October 2025, and he's calling out Terence Crawford, the biggest name in boxing. Why should you get that fight?
Boxing analyst Greg Hackett recently warned Charlo that his back is against the wall. He reminded everyone that Charlo's poor performance against Canelo still haunts him. Hackett said bluntly, if Charlo loses again, people will see him as a fraud. It's a harsh truth. One more loss could destroy Charlo's credibility for good.
Turkey, get turkey money. Turkey money, hey man, where the turkey money at? What time the turkey money? Fucking money is money. Nigga, I don't give a fuck who giving it. I'm not here to fight for y'all. Like, what y'all want me to do and shit. Like, nigga, I'm doing me. Got my career. Fought 38 times. Got wins and losses and knocked a lot of motherfuckers out. And I'm the Kobe Bryant. You heard it. Y'all see it? Of boxing and where I'm at. So what y'all mean?
Plan for the mega fight with you and Crawford for 150.
If we can make it at that weight division, I mean, whatever weight division I'm at, if wherever we still boxing at the same time, let's do it. I'm down to fight any one of these motherfuckers. I ain't here for the money. I'm here to win. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, the money already here, and I got it already, and it's gonna come. Mo gonna come, but why would I get in the ring over, you know, an injury? You know what I'm saying?
This fight isn't just about a paycheck. It's about legacy. Hackett recalled the moment Crawford pointed at Charlo after defeating Spence, saying, "You're next." It wasn't just a taunt. It was a message fueled by years of bad blood.
the same weight class? Nah, that nigga ain't in my weight class. Bro, I'm fighting Canelo next. I don't know what that nigga talking about. I'm undisputed at 154. I already did that. Some niggas can't fuck with me, nigga.
Fast forward 2 years after his loss to Canelo, and Charlo still hasn't returned to the ring. Now he insists his comeback isn't about money. "I'm not here for the money, it's already there," he said. "I'm here to win." His focus, he claims, is redemption.
I don't even want to see, only interested in fights that make sense and make money. And the fights that make sense and make money. Virgil, great fighter. Virgil could fight. Earl, De La Hoya, them got such a stud with them, this and that. I see he had some injuries and came back and health issues and this and that. And Virgil, he can go a long way. He got a tough fight with Lubin. Yeah, Lubin ain't no hoe. It's just that I'm a legend, legendary.
But not everyone believes him. Terence Crawford has already done something Charlo couldn't. He beat Canelo Alvarez. That single victory changed everything, putting Crawford on top of the sport while leaving Charlo behind. Now Charlo's words about wanting to win sound more like desperation than determination.
Jermell Charlo thinks he would give Terence Bud Crawford the best fight of today's era. Listen, I'm all for confidence, but let me make this very clear. Jermell Charlo and Terence Bud Crawford would not go over really well. Sure, the build-up process would be funny. Sure, it might be entertaining. But Terence Bud Crawford will put a whooping on Jermell Charlo so bad.
And while Crawford might enjoy humiliating Charlo, he has plenty of other options. Big names and promoters like Eddie Hearn have cast doubt on Charlo, calling him overvalued and uninterested in real fights. Hearn even said fighters like Charlo just want one last big payday before disappearing.
I like the fight, I just don't believe he'll take it. You know, I mean, these guys, they just price themselves out straight away. And they go, "Oh, no, it's just my worth." It's not your worth, mate. I know the numbers, and if you want the fight, and listen, you'll be very well paid, but if you actually want the fight rather than want a payday, let's talk.
This isn't just a rivalry, it's a clash of values. Crawford represents honesty, discipline, and respect. Charlo represents pride, denial, and a desperate need to prove himself. It's a story about truth versus image, and everyone's watching to see who's real.
And just seeing the fact that obviously undisputed is what you want, you're obviously going to be rooting for Jermell to win his fight so that he maintains that. That's the specific guy that you would want, or is it just 154?
Yeah, that would be the guy that I want, but you know, if for whatever reason he don't be victorious, you know, I want to go at the guy that beat him. You know, when you look at all the great fighters, they was getting called out by everybody from different weight classes, so it's nothing, you know, that I'm not surprised.
So now the question remains, is Charlo's challenge sincere? Is he finally ready to fight with heart? Or is this just another attempt to cash in on Crawford's fame? Only time will tell whether this is redemption or one last performance.
When Bud walks in the room, the energy changes. He's just a different dude. Mel Charlo has a lot of that same energy. The energy just changes. And I think when you have that type of scenario, that fight is very makeable. I think it's highly likely you see Bud versus Mel in the ring with each.
That's all for today's breakdown. If you enjoyed the story, hit the bell icon, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Your opinion matters. And trust me, the next update is going to be even bigger. Stay tuned.